Welcome back, Pickleball on Padre podcast. We're improvising this podcast live at a tournament. We're at women's doubles. We're with Noah Perez, attorney at law.
Attorney at law, Brownsville, Texas. Yes, sir.
How you doing, man?
Doing good. Having fun. Glad to be here.
Your wife is playing tonight.
She is. They're doing excellent. Hopefully they win it all today.
And you're playing tomorrow.
Playing tomorrow. Playing men's advanced tomorrow and mixed on Sunday.
Tell me a little bit about this hospital. Well, how did that come about? But for people who don't know, they came up with this team name. They're probably the best team right now in the Valley. I would say that. I don't know if you would say that, but I would say that. So how did you come? Why did you come up with this concept? How did you put this together?
So Hasbulla is he's a character. He's a social media guy.
Look him up.
Look him up. Yeah, look him up for sure. And I've always found him really funny. I have a picture of him in my garage lifting weights. It's just funny. It's motivation for me. Well, we were playing a tournament here in the Valley, and we had a 4-person team, and we tried figuring out what our team name was going to be. We asked ChatGPT to say, come up with some team names with Hasbulla in it, and we landed on the Hasbullies.
Nice.
So a lot of people, they're trying to be interested and figure out what it was. It's as simple as that. It's just
that's it.
A team name after Hasbulla
for that Fun and Sun tournament.
It was that Fun and Sun tournament. Yeah, the Border Brawl.
Yeah,
it was the Border Brawl.
Yeah.
So we won first place in that, and we cemented the Hasbullies legacy.
I don't think you guys have lost yet in a tournament. Am I wrong?
Well, it depends. So in that was our first time playing as a group of 4.
Yes, a group of 2.
Right, group of 2.
Jose.
Me and Jose, Kat and Lexi, and then the mix. So that one, I think we won 23 games and lost 1 there.
Okay.
But we took overall gold, and then we played a tournament in RGV Pickle where half of the Hasbullies got first and half of them got third. We're working it in there.
But
yep.
How I know you were in Houston for a while. I mean, you're from Brownsville.
From Brownsville, right?
But you were in Houston. You just got back. Like 6 months ago?
About 6 months, right?
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
So how have you seen the pickleball community so far?
That's a great question. In Houston, it was booming. I mean, it's when I first started playing pickleball in Houston about 2 years ago in December, there was maybe about 2 places you could play in Houston, believe it or not, just 2. And by the time we left, about a year and a half, 2 years after that, there was probably about 15 different places.
Wow.
And I think it was remarkable to see how it went from 1 or 2 places to 15 in such a quick period of time. And it seems like a lot, but it really isn't. So the transition from Houston to Brownsville or the Valley, I was a little scared because I was going to go from 15 courts to almost nothing. One in Brownsville that I knew of. And I was a little discouraged, but when I got here and I saw how much of a community there was, led by guys like you and PK and JR, I saw it was in good hands. And since then, I mean, RGV Pickle, incredible. A couple outdoor, and just in Brownsville, 2 public parks, 2 public pickleball parks and courts have been open in the last month. So it's crazy. It's growing, and I'm loving the direction it's heading.
Yeah, man, it's been amazing. I'm glad that also, I think you brought to Brownsville a higher level just because you also attracted Jose and all them to come to the lower valley. Right, because they were in the upper valley, and I think the upper valley had a higher level. And it's an interesting time. Today we have people from Monterrey.
Right.
So we'll see how it goes tomorrow.
It's growth. It's
beautiful growth. And I'm glad to be a part of it. Your dad plays. Your mom plays. It's a great sport to build community. I always say that. And I'm glad that you came down. I'm glad that little by little we're building a huge community. And man, thank you for supporting. Thank you for being a part of it.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for putting on these tournaments. It's a thankless job sometimes, I bet. But people need to hear it, and people got to say thank you because it's important. Because it wasn't for, like I said, guys like you, JR and PK, we wouldn't have this tournament and things like that. So that's an awesome thing, and I'm sure everyone appreciates it, whether they say it or not.
And what I always say when I'm is if you ever commit a crime,
Don't.
Call, no.
But if you do, call the Perez law firm.
Call the Perez law firm. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Noah.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man.
All right, let me try to find somebody else.
That was good.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.